Letters written by fellow soldiers helped one Vietnam veteran see his service in a new light.
It's at Calvary is where I met Jesus.
Known across East Tennessee for his passionate sermons, Pastor Gerald McGinnis had tucked away his combat days in Vietnam like it was a taboo topic.
And that's the pack I carried on my back, and that's me there. Well, I just dismissed it. I just like, that would never happen in my life. And then in 2011, it's like it all came back.
A meeting with fellow soldiers triggered a revelation about his actions during a harrowing firefight back in 1968.
I didn't want a medal. That was the last thing until 2011, and we started talking about it. This is from Ronnie Jennings. He's over in McMinnville. Talked to him the other day. The purpose of this letter is to request a medal of the Bronze Star with Valor to be awarded to Gerald McGinnis for valor and bravery in combat during the Vietnam conflict.
A handful of witnesses wrote the Army describing how this Knoxville soldier reacted to an all-out attack on a place known as Firebase 14.
This was the hill, and that was where it took place out there. I was laying on top of the bunker, and we heard everything break loose. We found out later there were 1,500 MVA down in the valley, so they come running through, got inside of our perimeter. I fired, they said, approximately 1,500 rounds from my M16 through about 20 hand grenades that night. I thought out of something like that, a little bigger. We had one, I dug a bigger bunker.
During the withering assault, Gerald McGinnis not only fought off the enemy, he pulled 3 wounded soldiers into his bunker and kept them alive.
One man had his tricep blown out. I talked to him every now and then. The other one had his eyes just messed up, so he had a pressure bandage around the eyes. He couldn't see. The other one had a large piece of shrapnel on his side. All I knew him as was Shears, but Shears was dying, and he would squeeze my calf. And I'd say, "Are you okay?" And he would say, "I think I'm dying."
How'd you survive it?
Adrenaline.
But 40 years would pass before Pastor McGinnis began to talk more openly about the losses he endured serving in the jungle in his early 20s.
He was the one killed on the ammo dump. William Earl Bridges, we called Tennessee, from down in, he lived in Farragut. He was killed when I was there. A close friend of mine, very close friend.
So how many people do you know on the wall?
Oh, I probably could name 8 or 10 right now, you know. I buried everything in alcohol and just act like it never happened.
He was born again after his war years and has grown Park West Church as its pastor from 26 people in 1980 to almost 2,400 today.
I highly recommend Gerald McGinnis for no less than the Bronze Star with valor.
And within a few months of that meeting with his buddies, those letters went out and the Army sent back a package with one of its highest medals for heroism.
So it wasn't another pat on the back. I didn't need that at 60-some years old. I needed just some recognition from the Army that we did what was right, and we were important, we were valuable. Not me, but we.
You can read another 10 questions we asked Pastor McGinnis about his service, including the person who most influenced him in life.